Okay, in this video, I want to show you a couple little tips and tricks. And the first thing I'm going to do, crazy as this sounds, is I'm going to open up my calculator because I want to have some NavBar buttons, and this is how I'm going to make them. This starts at 0. Here's the 0 line, and if I click, you can see that my cursor will go all along this ruler. Oh, by the way, if you need a ruler, go to View, Rulers. Now, and you can also change the ruler by holding down the controller command key and clicking get pixels, inches, whatever you need. Okay? So, if you'll recall, this is in pixels. If you recall, this is 900 pixels wide, and you can see the 900 is here when I go over to the end of this bar. So I want to put some navs in here. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to this ruler here and I'm going to drag out a guide. Just click on the ruler and drag a guide out. Now, if I use my calculator and put in 900 and divide that by 5, which is how many buttons I'm going to have, each one is going to be 180 pixels. So that's 0, and 180 is right here. And then I'm going to drag out 180 from there, or I'm going to go up to this corner here, and I'm going to move to the 180 spot, and 0 comes up. So I can go 180 from there, which is right here. And then I can drag the 0 to here. No, it's not going to drag anyway. It doesn't matter, because I know that's 20, and that's 100, and I need 60 more, which is here. I'm going to stop right here. So I have 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. You can make the other 280s. One will come here. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to go to the tool bar and click on the text tool. I'm going to type home. And then I'm going to hit return. And I'm going to go to the text tool again and put the text tool over here. And I'm going to do tutorials. And hit return, hit the layer, tutorials. Text tool again. I think this was downloads. Okay. I'm not going to go any further. This is enough. You'll get the idea. So here we are with 3. And now what I'm going to do is, with these guides here, I'm going to try to put these in the center. Well, I could always, I'm sorry, got to go into home, sorry. I can click on the move tool and I can move home. Not sure exactly where it goes. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to leave it here, because now I can go to the selection tool and I'm going to make a selection of just this portion of the button that I want. And let go. Once I have that done, I go to the move tool, which is up here. And I have a lot of little crazy buttons up here, and I'm going to show you the 2 that I'm going to use. This is the first one. I'll hover over it, and you can see it says Align Centers, Vertical Centers, meaning vertical is up and down. If I, with this selection on the Move tool, if I click on this one, that's the center of these 3, and if you watch Home down here while I do it, I click, that is exactly the center between this top of the selection and the bottom of the selection. Well, now I want to move it over. Well, that's easy. I still have the selection. If I hover over this one, it's line horizontal centers. If I click this, watch Home, it goes exactly in between the center with these letters of this selection. So I aligned it vertically and I aligned it horizontally. Let me do the next one, and you can do the rest after I finish this. I'm going to click on the selection tool, click in the box to get rid of that selection. I'm going to make another selection here, try to get it as close as I can. And it's pretty close. Selected, back to the move tool, align horizontal, watch tutorials. Oops, didn't go, why not? Oh, I'm not on tutorials, duh. and perfect. And finally, let's click off of it. Finally, let's go to Downloads, Selection, select Downloads, and Move Tool, align vertically, align horizontally, and now these three are in perfect alignment based on the selection that I made. You can do the other two by yourself. Again, just drag a guide. I'm not getting it exactly to 180 because you get the idea. Go to the text tool. I think this was galleries. I'm just going to gallery. I don't have to do anything there. Here's gallery. Do it without talking. So, while I'm finishing, what'd you learn today? Learned something about rulers, learned something about alignment. That's the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something.